What's going on, guys? My name's Theoatrix, and today I'm going to be talking about the best amulets and necklaces in Oldschool Runescape. There's actually a lot of controversy, mainly over the Fury and the Torture, in deciding which one is the best option for training. In this video, I'm going to explain each of the good necklaces and amulets in Oldschool Runescape, and basically come to a conclusion as to which one you should be using. I'm going to start off talking about the melee necklaces. The Amulet of Torture is an enchanted Zenyte amulet which currently gives the highest melee bonuses in the game. Something interesting is that it actually requires level 75 hit points to wear, which is kinda weird. The amulet gives absolutely no defensive bonuses, however to compensate, it gives a plus 15 stab, slash, and crush bonus, and it also has a plus 10 strength bonus, which is actually tied with the Amulet of Strength. It also gives a plus 2 prayer bonus, which isn't a lot for an amulet, but is still worth knowing about. Now, the next best melee amulet has to be the Amulet of Fury, and it gives plus 10 in every single attack style, and also gives a plus 15 in all of the defensive stats. On top of that, it gives a plus 8 strength bonus and a plus 5 prayer bonus. Now, the real question is, what amulet should I be wearing when I'm training melee combat? For those that can afford it, the Amulet of Torture is of course the best option for dealing the most damage. However, in my opinion, the Amulet of Fury is actually better. This is because it's only 3 mil instead of 15 mil, and it gives plus 3 more prayer bonus, which is great for Slayer tasks where you need prayer, and it also gives a really high defensive bonus, which is something the Torture doesn't have at all. The Fury also has pretty substantial strength bonus of plus 8, and obviously it isn't quite as high as the Torture, but the extra prayer bonus and defense bonus makes it a great alternative. The next best would have to be the Amulet of Glory, which actually gives the same offensive bonuses as the Fury, but instead it gives plus 3 defense bonuses and plus 3 prayer bonus, and only a plus 6 strength bonus. But this is a great cheap alternative to the Torture and the Fury. And the final one would have to be the Amulet of Strength, which only gives a plus 10 strength bonus and is by far the cheapest. The next ones I'm going to talk about are the ranging amulets, and there's only 3 really good options when it comes to ranged training. The first is the Necklace of Anguish, and this one gives a plus 15 ranged attack bonus, a plus 2 prayer bonus, and on top of this, it's the only amulet in the game to give a ranged strength bonus, which is similar to damage increase, and gives a plus 5 range strength bonus. And this one costs around 15 mil like the Torture, but is by far the best in slot for ranged. But keep in mind it requires level 75 hit points to wear again. The next best is once again the Fury, and this one gives plus 10 ranged attack and plus 5 prayer, which once again reiterates my point that the Fury is probably the best valued amulet for having all round bonuses. Next is the Glory again, which is actually really good for ranged, giving a plus 10 ranged attack bonus, but the only downside is the lower prayer bonus and defense bonus. Next is Magic, and the best amulet for magic in the game has to be the Occult Necklace. The Occult Necklace gives a plus 12 magic attack bonus and also gives a 10% magic damage boost, which makes it the best. It also gives a plus 2 prayer bonus. The Third Age amulet actually gives a higher magic attack bonus of plus 15, but the 10% damage boost of the Occult Necklace outdoes this. Also, the Third Age amulet gives no prayer bonus and costs 8.4 mil due to its rarity, and the Occult Necklace only costs 900k. The next best magic amulets all give a plus 10 magic bonus, and these are the Amulet of Magic being the cheapest with no prayer bonus. Then the other two are the Fury and the Glory, with the Fury giving a higher prayer and defense bonus. The best amulet slot item for prayer bonus is currently the God Stoles, which should only ever be used in places where you desperately need to save prayer points at things like bandits or even the Nightmare Zone. It also gives a +2 magic attack and defense bonus on top of the +10 prayer bonus. The cheapest one is 6k coins and it is the Guthix stole, but all the stoles require 60 prayer to wear. Now I'm going to talk about the new silver jewelry. There's actually two really useful ones. The first is the dodgy necklace, and this one costs only about 1k and has a 25% chance of ignoring any stun or damage effects when you're doing thieving. So it holds a total of 10 charges, and in my opinion, it has to be one of the most useful necklaces in the game and is so essential for training thieving. The other one is the burning amulet, and this one has 5 charges and teleports you to 3 locations in the wilderness, and the teleports are the Chaos Temple, Bandit Camp, and the Lava Maze, which is actually really useful for the King Black Dragon. Another amulet which is great is the Salve amulet, which you can imbue and enchant to give an EI form, and it gives a total of 20% extra damage with melee, ranged, and magic on undead monsters. This can be really useful for bosses like Vetion, who is actually undead, and also for slayer tasks like Ankus and Aberrant Spectres. The final necklace worth mentioning is the Amulet of the Damned, and this I've actually made a whole separate video about, so that link will be on the screen if you want to check that out. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's really up to you to decide if you want to spend more and get maybe a tiny bit more bonuses from the amulets. In my opinion, the Amulet of Fury has to be probably the best amulet in the game since it has such a good prayer bonus and attack and defense bonuses. Of course, there are better options, but they cost far more coins. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you learned something new today and subscribe for more daily old school content. Thanks for watching.